Alright guys, so this is a video of my 2016 V6 Mustang in Deep Impact Blue. Just going to be a walk around video, talk about my future plans, talk about why I bought the car, all the good stuff. The only thing I have on the car right now are Borla Borla S-type mufflers. I bought those from American Muscle, put those on. I've only had them for about 2.5 weeks. They sound pretty good. I left, still have the stock resonator. Basically everything on the car, exhaust wise, is still stock, or everything in fact is still stock on the car except those mufflers. Tinted the windows, nothing really big deal. I did not tint the front windshield because I'm pretty sure it's illegal here in North Carolina, or at least where Ford put the it can't come down but so far, so they just said it's not really worth me doing it, and I agreed, so save some money here and there. But car is in Deep Impact Blue, if I haven't said that already. It is a discontinued color. A lot of people with this color, they see purple. Now it's usually like your older crowd will see purple. I always see blue, but I don't mind seeing purple because I figured it's like a 2-in-1 deal for me. So some people see purple, people see blue. I don't mind. I like the color. I always see blue for just me. I went with the 315 rear gear ratio. I do plan on going boosted later on in the car's life. Probably get it pro charged. 315 should be good for a really nice long linear power band. But for right now, I wish I would have had the 355s. Just car's natural aspirated, and the torque is kind of missing low end. Right now, I mean, I wish I had a lot. Hopefully this train doesn't mess up the video, but low end torque. All right, I had to stop the video because that train was getting really loud. But anyways, future mods, cold air intake, of course, small stuff like that. Throttle bottle, BBK 73 millimeter throttle body. What else? I plan on getting long tubes eventually, not really for the sound because my Borla S-type's already good enough, loud enough for me, but just more for the power, more power to the wheels. A lot of people with these cars are getting the shorty headers, which are making a smaller difference, but I'm just trying to go all out. Yeah, go all out as far as that goes. I'm not trying to be one of those ridiculous people who have 700 horsepower. I doubt you're gonna get that in this engine. It's probably possible. I mean, I think there's a video of some 600 horsepower V6 with turbos on it and whatnot, but that's not trying to be me. I'm not trying to be that guy. What I'm really making this channel for is just to be I wouldn't say official, but be one of the channels that people with this car, with this engine, can reference, because honestly, from what I've seen today, there's nothing out there for us. I mean, there's a couple of videos here and there, but no one's really paying this car any attention, and it kind of sucks because it's a really good car still. I know Ford has been throwing all their attention towards the EcoBoost and GT and GT350, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just feel like this car gets left out. And I honestly, after owning this car, and I might be a little biased, but I'm gonna just go ahead and say that this car, I personally believe, is better than the EcoBoost. Now, I'll probably make a whole video on why and why not, and have people comment and tell me I'm stupid and this and why would I buy this car, and I'll explain that later. But I think that the V6 is still better than the EcoBoost. So my car in particular, now I know there's probably another V6 Mustang, but it's blue and everything and has these type of wheels and looks just like mine. One thing about these V6 Mustangs that I cannot, at least through social media, which is basically the way I've been looking around, or haven't really been looking, I just kind of noticed, I cannot find someone else who has a manual V6 Mustang. And I've only seen 3 or 4 people, but everyone for some reason gets the automatics with these cars. I'm not really sure, but for some reason, there's nothing wrong with an automatic transmission. I'm just saying that I don't see too many manuals with this engine. Another thing is, I did not get this car. This is not, the V6 is the base car out of all the Mustangs, but this is not the base car. So the only options that I have on this car are the wheels right there, the fog lights that are up front, and that's actually it. Yeah, so wheels and fog lights. I want to say there's one more thing I'm forgetting, but I don't know what it is right now off the top of my head. Everything else, no, that's it. Just wheels and fog lights. I forgot the name, the package. I'm not sure if you can get that anymore because I went to Ford's website, just messing around, and started building cars and whatnot. You know, you can build your own Mustang and stuff. And for the 2017 year model, I just saw that you could get the stock 17-inch wheels, and these are the 18-inch wheels. But I just saw that you can only do that, and you can't get fog lights anymore. So I'm not sure. A lot of people are saying that they're trying to kill this car off, or that it's going to be killed off probably in 2018, 2020, or when the S550 body style is done. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it'd be a shame to see this go. I kind of wish Ford would take in the route of, or kind of did what Chevy did, have the turbo be the I guess you could say lesser model of the Mustang, then V6, then V8, but they decided to go the other way for fuel economy and really push out their EcoBoost technology, which I have no problem with that, because I think the EcoBoost is a great car. I just feel like the V6 is the way to go, especially if you're like me. I'm a sound person. That's why I got the boiler stingers in the back. Now, as far as lowering my car and for handling, I think this car handles pretty good for what it is, what you get from the factory. Now, definitely couldn't be improved. I can't really think of one car that probably can't be improved from the factory, unless it's like a GTR or some super car that I've never, probably not going to be buying anytime soon. But I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with the wheels, because I do like my stock wheels. I just wish they were a little bigger. Lowering the car, I'm not sure what springs I'm going to go with yet. I'm looking at Eibach or something like that. I'm not sure how far I'm going to lower. I might just do an inch in the front, inch in the back, or maybe doing like an inch and a quarter up front and just an inch in the back. I'm trying to get it like a nice aggressive stance, but you know, I'm not trying to slam the car or anything like that. Now, if I could get bags, I would love bags. If I could do coilovers, I would love coilovers, but I'm on a budget here, and I'm not trying to, I feel like with adjustable coilovers and with like any type of adjustable suspension, I'm probably not gonna, I'm the type of guy to leave my car at one height and leave it there. So I'm not trying to slam it, not trying to screw anything up. I do plan on getting a black spoiler. There's a lot of more cosmetic things that I plan on doing. I don't plan on, I think they're called window louvers is what I want to say. I don't plan on covering this up, because I do, I got my fingerprint all over that now. Anyways, I look at that a lot to see, since that B-pillar is kind of in the way sometimes. It's not really, the visibility in this car is pretty good, but for the most part I do look at that, so I can't cover that up just because it would kind of be annoying for me. Plan on getting rid of the spoiler, because in my opinion this is not a real spoiler. This is just a little blimp. I don't know what on earth they were thinking when they did this. I mean, the GT spoiler looks a little bit better, but it's kind of the same. I think it just comes up here at the end, up like that. But plan on getting, I think Modern Muscle Design just came out with a rear diffuser, and the only thing I have to say about that is one guy told me over Instagram that the right down low, I guess if you look at the video on how to install it, it kind of makes sense how, I guess, wind is getting under there, and what's happening is it's just ripping it right off, and it's just flying right off the car. So I don't know if that's something that's really is going on. I haven't looked into that much yet, but I will before I actually buy it. Plan on going with a Modern Muscle Design spoiler. I just already said that, but I'm saying it again. Adding that on, get it in black. As far as the wheels, I said I like my stock wheels, but I'm not sure if I'm going to change them. I might, if I do change them, I'm not sure if I want like the same color. I guess you call this silver or gray or whatever you want to call it. I don't care. But I might do black. Or I might do, I have seen brown, like a brown, not brown, but like a golden wheel. Like, I don't know if you've seen the Subaru WRX, they're for the 2015, whenever they changed their body design, and they had like a launch package or something like that. I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, you do. If you don't, you don't, whatever. But something like that, like a blue and gold type of deal going on. I might do that. For the front, I like the front look. A lot of people say it looks like a Fusion. Honestly, first of all, if you think this car still looks like a Fusion, you have not seen it in person. I have not heard a Fusion comment in a long time. It does not look anything like a Fusion, because this is one heck of an aggressive Fusion. Now, I see where people, I'm not saying I don't see where you can get the Fusion look from, but if once you look at this car, you just kind of like, all right, it does not look like a Fusion. But there's a lot of things I could do to the front end. I personally don't like the Roush front end. A lot of people have been changing that. It's not that I don't like it. I see it and I'm just whatever. But I don't plan on adding that to the front of my car. As far as the grill, a lot of people are doing grill deletes. I do like the GT's grill. It has like little fangs here and lower fangs. I might do that, I might not. I just don't like the fact that I don't want to pay the money like $400, because usually you're buying that just from Ford, so you're going to pay about $400 to get that, and I don't really want to pay that type of money just to get the same look just with fangs. So even though I feel like it does make a big difference, the GT has like subtle differences that I like a lot, like the spoiler I was talking about earlier. Then they have the hood vents here left and right, and those look pretty good. But I still have the yellow hazard lights. I might get the diode dynamics, or I think someone else makes them, the switchback lights, so they'll be white, the light right above the fog light. Yeah, I might get those just to figure out. I like the look. I like the look of this car at night, because you have the white up above. So you have the white headlights, then you have the lower ones, the lower fog lights, and then you just have the yellow in the middle. I like that look, and I also like the look of the white. So I don't honestly know if I'm gonna get it, but this car, or at least this color, looks really good at night too as well. And like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people see blue, a lot of people see purple, but this car at night, or this car in low lighting situation, is when it really shows off, when the paint just really shows off, because it's honestly just beautiful in low light. What else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say, or I'm just gonna wrap this video up here in a second. I guess I could talk about the interior real quick, but there's not really much to talk about. It's just standard. All the Mustangs, at least base model, is I just kicked the camera there. Whoops. All of them are pretty much the same. There's a guy walking, probably has no idea. Probably, what is this guy doing out here? Just trying to walk the park. Anyways, hold on, let me move the camera here. My car. Simple basic steering wheel that all the Mustangs have. Don't really plan on doing much with the interior. I wish I did have the factory lighting. I do need to get rid of these crappy mats here. I want to get some WeatherTech, or there's some other brand that I saw that was a little cheaper but just as good as WeatherTech. But like I said, manual transmission. There's not really much I want to do with the interior. Raxium does have a type navigation that you can place in the car that I was thinking about doing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet. But that's kind of on the expensive side. It's not, I really want to focus towards the outward appearance of this car. Here, and then the I guess you can say like luxurious of the car. So I want to go performance, outward appearance, and then I guess interior. So that's kind of my steps as far as that goes. And yeah, no, not really much in here for me to show you, but thought I'd just show you guys. This is just something I do that's kind of weird. I keep my back seat belts locked like that, because when I first bought the car, that's how it was, and I just kind of left it like that every time. But yeah, I think I'm done with this video. Subscribe, all that good stuff, comment, like, keep up with me in this car. Like I said earlier, I want to be the channel, or if I didn't say it earlier, I'm gonna say it again now. I want to be the channel for this car, because I feel like no one's really paid this car that much attention. This is still a very good platform, and I think this car is better than the EcoBoost. It's just me, and I can get into a video later that I respect the EcoBoost. I have nothing wrong with a 4-cylinder in any car, especially a Mustang, but I think this car is just better than EcoBoost. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and come back soon.